For over 30 years, Dr. Michael Klaper has been advocating for a plant-based diet to combat and prevent chronic illness. This can change your life. He's in New Zealand to speak at the Nutrition and Healthcare Symposium, which is a fancy word for meeting, I suppose, or conference at Auckland University. And he joins me now. Michael, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much. It's good to be here.
Yeah, what is a plant-based diet? What are we eating?
Right. It's a diet based on whole plant foods. It's the same diet we're eating now without the meat and the dairy and the hydrogenated oils and the refined sugars. It's based on colorful salads and hearty lentil stews and bean burritos and vegetable soups and colorful fruits and all sorts of international cuisine, East Indian, Mexican, Chinese. You can make this in any cuisine you like, and you can have all you want. It's guilt-free eating.
Okay, so no meat?
No meat.
No meat, no dairy?
No dairy.
Okay, and what else can't we have?
Those are the most important things, but we want whole plant foods. We don't want the cookies and the cakes and the baked goods and refined sugars and all these
all those sweet treats.
Foods.
Okay, and so if we go on a plant-based diet, so we've suffered and faced issues around our weight and everything. So if we go plant-based, how quickly can you turn our life around?
Oh, we see within days the obesity starts melting away, the arteries open up, the high blood pressure comes down, the joints stop hurting, the psoriasis skin clears up, the asthma goes away. It's a remarkable phenomenon, but really those diseases are caused by the current Western diet base that sends a flood of cooked animal muscle and dairy protein and hydrogenated oils and sugars through our bloodstream hour after hour. No wonder we're getting obese.
Well, this is nature's medication.
Yes, really, absolutely. You know, if you've been putting diesel fuel in your gasoline-burning engine, it's going to follow the engine, and that's what we've been doing nutritionally. This is a clean-burning fuel that makes the engine run just great, and you stay out of the clutches of people like me.
I like that.
What about protein, iron, calcium? Do you get enough of that from the diet? And if not, where do you go to get it?
Oh, absolutely. The biggest, strongest animals on the planet, elephants, buffaloes, giraffes, gorillas, grow to thousands of pounds of mammalian muscle without ever eating cheeseburgers. We certainly can get all the protein we need out of grains and beans and legumes and pulses, as you say, the lentils and the beans and the chickpeas, quinoa. There's lots of protein in a plant-based diet. All protein basically grows out of plants, so that's what the animals eat. It's not an issue. And calcium is, cows don't drink milk. Where do they get that calcium? It's in the green vegetables that they're eating. It's in the grasses. Well, it's in the broccoli and the kale and the collards, and there's plenty of calcium around. It's not a problem.
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned apes and monkeys, because if I'm not allowed to have my bread, I'll come across this table at you like a spider monkey. I promise that, all right? Can I still have my bread?
Less is more. It's a treat food. It should be had a couple times a week.
Grainy bread, though, is that?
Oh, if you're going to be eating bread, absolutely. You want those dark, hearty breads full of where you can see the grains in the slice of the bread. Absolutely.
Fish. What about fish? I'm one of this country's finest fishermen.
Yeah.
Can I have my fish?
It's we've used fishing up. The fish are getting so polluted with herbicides and pesticides and mercury. Why would you want to eat that? And plus, we're clear cutting the oceans. We're strip mining them. There's going to be nothing in the ocean but jellyfish for our children.
What's the best meat to have?
Let them off the hook.
Okay, you're not into meat at all. But I mean, if we're going to have a meat, is fish the best one?
I think they're all problematic. And,
okay, of course you do. Yeah.
The fish, they're toxic and they're disappearing. It's enough. Use it up.
Even the ones you catch, like if you catch them in the ocean, you're still saying the fish are toxic.
Oh, absolutely. You send it off to a laboratory and ask them to analyze for pesticides and mercury. You'll be shocked at the numbers you get back.
There goes your jet ski, Mark. Hey, thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. Mark's got some chocolates to give away, but you won't be doing that, will you?
No.
Do you still run? Do you run 8Ks a day?
I run 8Ks a day, and I'll have a couple of squares of dark chocolate once or twice a week. Dark chocolate, not milk chocolate. Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate. What kind of dark chocolate?
Well, I have one or two squares a week.
There you go. There's three little triangles in that.
Well, okay. Well, they'll ask me for 3 weeks. Fair enough. Thank you very much.